You know, it was important for me, because the girls had called me in, to really get true representation of how this family operated. And there was Brittany and Mariah taking care of the house and making sure breakfast was ready. I noticed on the wall in the kitchen there was a board that had loads of chores on them. And I saw the girls' names attached to that. And it seems like they do everything. So, Glenn, how much work do the girls get done while you're at work?
I think they should get done more than they do. There's a lot of tension between me and the two of them on that scale right there.
Yeah.
You know, if they want to go do something with their friends, it's probably just because this is the way my parents dealt with me. Are your chores done? Great. Yeah. You know, but if my stuff wasn't done, it was like, why are you asking?
But do you have good relationships with your parents?
No, not really. Kind of estranged from my own family.
You're estranged from your own family?
Yeah. My mom was controlling to the nth degree.
Well, I have to question whether Glenn's just stopped to think about that situation and how he's carrying on that same pattern throughout his own family.
Okay. I'll start the floors.
Do the dishes.
You just sit down, I'll get the books. Come here, Cole.
But it just seems like they're never off duty.
Quinn.
Are you girls literally trying to get all the chores done before she gets back?
Yeah.
So if the things are not done, what's Dad like when he gets home?
Crabby.
I just find it incredibly sad and irresponsible that these parents have not even just stopped to think how much they're putting on their daughters. Sarah had told Brittany that she was going to be home by 6 o'clock. Quinn just had a meltdown. He started crying and he couldn't stop. No. So what's happened?
I just set him on the bed.
That to me was just crazy. Where Cole's trying to sleep and Brittany's trying to get Cole down to sleep. And now you've just gone and put baby in the bedroom.
You need to stop.
You feeling sick? Just dizzy? Huh?
I'm okay now. Just a sudden wave of...
No, I'm fine, I'm fine. And I'm looking at her thinking, no, you're not fine. You look pale and you're dizzy.
I'm okay, really.
But you're not. You know you're not.
Where's Cole?
And where was Mum? Sitting down in the sofa in the sitting room. So whose turn is it now? Because you walked away. Whose turn is it?
I don't know. I toss up my hands and throw in the towel because I just don't know what to do to get them all to just, you know, that's how it is every night. You just get to the point where it's like, I can't deal anymore. I don't know. I give up. I throw a white towel. I'm done.
You're done. So who deals with the kids now then? Who deals with the kids? If you're done and it's quick, towel in.
Brittany and Mariah.
Oh, I forgot. The girls.
Brittany's in there right now.
So it's Brittany's dealing with. Right. Okay. Let's go and see that then. This is so sad. This is so sad. I'll never talk. My observation yesterday was heartbreaking. There have been spirits here that have been broken, and a smell, not just of desperation, but of fear. Sarah, you have a 17-year-old and a 14-year-old, and they are left to raise 3 younger boys. Some would call that selfish.
When I started my own business, it was with the intent of just having more flexibility than working for someone else and a way to bring in some additional income into the family. And it exploded.
But you don't even juggle effectively to be able to allow yourself to go to work and take on your moral responsibilities as a mother in raising your children.
You're telling me things that I know. It's more, how do I fix them?
My concern is whether you want to. Because at the end of the day, it was your daughters that called me. Because it certainly didn't come from the pair of you. From your daughters. Crying out for help because the people they should be able to come to, they felt they couldn't. I want to talk about schoolwork. These young girls can't do the work that they need to do and focus and pull those grades when they're looking after 3 young kids. It's not happening. All it does is shatter their self-esteem. You've no idea what these girls have to deal with during the day. And they're trying to do their work. Which brings me on to schedule. Where is the schedule?
There is none.
What do your boys do all day? How are we stimulating and enhancing their imagination, their creativity?
I'm not here during the day. I'm working. I'm gone. I don't know what I'm supposed to do while I'm gone.
So does that take your responsibility away of what you should be doing as a father? What chaos bedtime is. I mean, yesterday, Sarah, you said to me, I'm throwing the towel in, I quit. Quitting is to give up. You can't give up.
I believe I said that when my 2-year-old was having a meltdown.
Correct. And who took care of that?
Brittany.
Doesn't that say something, Sarah? May I ask you what kind of a relationship you have right now with your daughters? What kind of relationship do you think you have with them?
Not as good as it used to be.
I mean, where do you think you're going to be in the next 5 years with your daughters?
Couldn't tell you.
I can. You're going to be nowhere, Glenn. A father is the first role model that a young girl has of the opposite sex. It's such an important relationship. Your daughters have low self-esteem because they're not given the love and the attentiveness that they deserve. You expect too much. You're nodding.
Because you're 100% right.
Tell your husband.
They can't ever voice their opinion. They can't ever say, I don't agree with you, Dad, on this. It's not okay for them to say that at all, ever. And that's not fair. That's not fair to them at all.
I just want to have a household where everybody respects each other.
You will not get respect from anyone in this house unless you give respect. And you're breaking spirits, Glenn. You're snapping backbones here, mate. Is that the kind of father that you really want to be?
Obviously not.
If you really don't shape up, you are going to lose everything. Now, if you want to hold on to what you have, you need to change.